Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the Dantdm show. Please welcome your host, Dan Mayer.
Hello, Birmingham! How's it going, guys? This is incredible. Look at the size of this audience. How are you guys enjoying I-61 so far? That's good, that's good. Now, I understand I am not the Dan you were expecting on stage. I'm very, very sorry about that. But I do promise that Dantdm will be on stage very, very soon. How excited are you guys to see him? That came off more as sort of mildly thrilled. Can I get another one? How excited are you to see Dantdm? Yes. That's more like it. Now, before the show gets underway, just one small piece of housekeeping. I know you guys are going to be super excited to see Dan when he finally comes out on stage, but can I please ask that you all remain in your seats? I mean, I'm mainly addressing the parents here because I know what you guys are like. You're crazy. But we've got camera crew, we've got cables all around the place, and the last thing we want to do is leg any of you up, or if you're of a certain height, clothesline you with a cable. Nobody wants to see that. Well, some people want to see that, but they're sick. Now, as you all know, Dan has recently been on a tour of America, a huge tour of America, which we're going to talk about a bit later. But we want to make sure that his return to the UK is met with a bigger welcome than anything he received in America. We want him to have the most memorable welcome he's ever received. And to do that, I'm going to need all of your help. So can you do that, guys? Good. I knew I could count on you. Right. Conveniently, you are split into 3 sections. So, when I point to you guys over on my left, I want you all to say T. So let's try that now. I bet you know where this is going. When I point to you guys in the middle, I want you to say D. Awesome. And now you guys, you are the M's. So let's hear your M. Brilliant. Now we want to get a good rhythm going. So let's try this out. I'll go slowly at first. We want to go. Right, speed it up. Keep that going. Keep that going. Fantastic. I'd like you now all to give a massive welcome to the one, the only, Dantdm. Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going, Dan?
Good, I'm good.
Good to have you back in the UK, man.
I know, finally. I've been away for too long.
What do you make of this?
This is insane. Hi, guys. How are you? You good? Nice. And everyone watching at home, I hope they're good too, because we're actually streaming this live to my YouTube channel right now, which is awesome. So,
this is going worldwide.
It is.
This is a big deal. So, how does it feel to be here back at Insomnia?
Oh, amazing, because this is I-61. My first Insomnia was I-51. So, yeah, this is my 8th one. It's always a great time. Yeah,
you're a seasoned veteran.
Yeah.
Right, shall we grab a seat?
Yes.
Okay. Now, towards the end of the show, we are going to be doing a group Q&A. I will be braving the crowds and getting questions from you, the audience, as Dan picks. But you might not all get picked. And I understand that, obviously, you might be a little starstruck at seeing Dan in person. You might not want to talk to him directly. So we've got the power of the internet on our side. So if you tweet at Mr. Pointyhead, that's my slightly worrying Twitter handle, with the hashtag I61, I will be keeping an eye on my phone throughout the show. I'm not being rude. I'm not just ignoring Dan when I'm looking at my phone. I'm looking at your questions. And I will be asking some of the questions that you throw out there. So don't be shy. Do send me some questions.
Yes,
now,
awesome.
Dan, I have a question for you.
Okay.
The last time you were here, I believe you were celebrating a very impressive, and I'm not at all jealous of your success and good looks, 13 million subscribers.
Yeah.
And now, just 3 weeks ago, you've now hit 16 million subscribers.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
Come on.
Thanks.
That's just silly numbers. So, to put that into perspective, if Dan's channel was a country, he would be the 70th most populated country in the world. Take that, Zimbabwe. Yeah, I did my research. I went to Wikipedia. I know it's actually the 70th most popular. I mean, that's an incredible achievement. So
That is insane.
you know, you've worked incredibly hard these last 8 months. I mean, this must be testament to all the effort you've put in.
Yeah, we did this yesterday, and when he told me that it was literally that span of time between 13 and 16, I was like, wait, really? It's insane, yeah. Can't believe it. Every day, just have to pinch myself to see if it's still real.
That's good to see you're still grounded, man. I just have the worst ego in the world.
Nice to know we could start a country, though.
That's it. You can start a little republic. It's amazing. The Republic of Dan. Would you all live in Dan's country? Yeah, of course you would.
Yep.
I think you'd be a very benign dictator. And so, a big part of what you've been doing recently, aside from your standard show, you've created your own YouTube Red series.
Yes,
Dan
we did,
creates
yeah.
a big scene. Did any of you guys see that? It was good, wasn't it? It was good seeing him do some acting. How was that? How was that experience of doing like a proper show?
It was crazy. We actually filmed the whole thing in about 9 days, which was not a good idea, but also quite fun at the same time. But yeah, it was an interesting experience. Yeah, acting for the first time, but also acting involving things that aren't actually there. So all the characters, there's only 2 human characters, which are me and Eve, and the rest are all animated characters. So you're spending a lot of time acting and reacting to people that aren't actually there and usually are just like sticks in real life before they're animated through all that magic. So yeah, it was interesting, but a lot of fun, especially being able to see it from my perspective, where it does start off of just sticks in a room, change to then the finished product, which is the character actually being there. It's amazing.
So it's just as magical, I guess, for yourself when you see that happening for the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
So one thing I really enjoyed about the show and the whole sort of premise of it is that it's quite self-deprecating. You know, you're not afraid to poke fun at yourself and you know, about your insecurities and your worries about the things that you're making. I mean, do you think it was important to show that side of you to the audience, to show that, you know, you do have those, you still have those worries?
Yeah, of course. There was a lot of stuff in there that we touched on. I guess one of the big messages that I took from it was the believing in yourself message that's throughout the whole series. But yeah, I poke fun at myself all the time. You guys know that already. But I really wanted to carry that element of my videos into this series as well, which I think we did quite well. We poked fun at the animated characters too, of course. So,
you know, alongside doing your usual videos, doing the YouTube Red show, you managed to go on a massive tour of the US.
I did, yeah.
So I guess my first question is, do you have a secret twin brother? Is there an army of clones? How are you managing to fit all this into your life?
It would be good to have a few clones, just so I can do even more at the same time. No, I just don't sleep much, I guess.
And how was the trip to America?
Absolutely, yeah, life-changing, to be honest. It's one-of-a-kind experience. It was absolutely crazy. Spent, I think, 13 weeks out there in total. Managed to drive through, because you saw the tour bus, right, that we used? Saw the tour bus? Yeah, we used that, and we managed to drive through every single state, apart from Alaska and Hawaii, because they're not actually connected to mainland America. But
no, driving underwater is notoriously tough.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
So were there any parts, I mean, you clearly went to all the big cities, but were there any sort of places throughout mainland America that really surprised you, that you were really impressed by?
You know what, just everywhere is so different, because we were using the tour bus. You'd do, say, 3 cities in a weekend, which would sometimes be 10 hours apart. So we'd do a show, fall asleep in one place, and then just wake up in a brand new place, it was really exciting to just pull up the blinds and see where we were next. I can't think of a place that we went to that I wouldn't go back to again. It was amazing, yeah.
Must
Loved
have been
it.
surreal. So, did you see when Dan took to the streets in a Ferrari, which seemed like a dream come true, but it didn't quite go as planned, did it?
No, well, for the first 2 days it did, and then the flat tire kind of put a damper on that.
But how was it? How was driving that incredible supercar?
I think it was one of the first times I've been to LA. Before I went on the tour, I'd never been to LA before. I've now been 5 times. So that kind of stuff is crazy. But yeah, the Ferrari was a lot of fun.
So, you know, you're based in the UK. I guess when you go out on the streets, you're constantly sort of mobbed. People are asking for pictures, for autographs, you know, the whole shebang. How was it when you went to the States? I mean, did your fame follow you, or did you feel like you had a little bit more anonymity out there?
It was the same. Obviously, there's a lot more people in the US, but as well, because we were doing the shows in those cities, there were always people around because they were coming to the show, which was cool. But no, I see you guys out and about pretty much everywhere, which is awesome, especially because it's summer holidays at the minute, which I think you've got a little bit left of, right? Tiny little bit left of your summer holidays. Good. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun being able to see everyone out and about.
Good stuff. And we've actually got a clip here, I think, that you shot of some of your fans waiting outside the venue in Rosemont, Illinois. I mean, just look at the number of people he's greeted when he comes out here.
Wait.
I mean, is that an everyday occurrence? Was that an everyday occurrence when you were in the States?
Listen. Hey. It's so loud. Yeah, it was actually. So people would literally leave the show a few minutes early just to get round because the tour buses were very obvious where they were, and there's usually a stage door. So yeah, most of the people that were in that theater came out to meet afterwards. We had this really cool system because I really wanted to see everyone too. We lined everyone up in like 2 single file lines, just did one set of high fives down one side, one set down the other. And if we had it officially done, I'm sure we broke some kind of high five world record.
I think you need to get Guinness along the next time you try and do that and get the world record for most high fives in a minute or something.
It was great because I could meet pretty much everyone that was in that building, which is great.
Brilliant. Now, before you did the American tour, you did something equally epic. You played at one of the most iconic concert venues in the world, the Sydney Opera House.
Yeah.
Talk me through that.
I think to this day, I'm not really going to be able to beat that. That was pretty incredible. I think I came to Insomnia. The last Insomnia I was at was literally a couple weeks before then. So yeah, it was absolutely phenomenal. If you ask anyone what the most iconic place in the world is, iconic theater in the world is, they'll almost 100% of the time say that. So yeah, bucket list checked off.
Ticked. And how were the Aussie fans?
They were crazy too. All you guys are crazy. I know that.
You must have liked it, though, because we've got some big news. You are returning to Australia.
I am, yes. In 3 weeks or so, I am on the way back there. Yes, so we're going to be there for 2 weeks, because last time we only did Sydney, and the demand was crazy, so we're going to the Big 5 in Australia, which is insane, in about 3 weeks' time to finish. And then the tour will actually be done, which is quite scary.
That will be it.
That will be it. The live shows will be done.
And if any of these fans fancy the 24-hour flight over to Australia, what are their chances of getting tickets now?
Unfortunately, 0. I wouldn't make the trip.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
So all sold out?
All sold out. They sold out in 2 days, actually, which is one of the fastest we've had.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your fans are...
They're quick.
They're dedicated.
Very quick. The parents are dedicated, I know that.
And are you going to vlog your entire journey?
Yes, I will. I will vlog as much as I can. There's going to be a lot of flights, a lot of busyness, but I'm sure I'll take you guys along for the ride as well.
And which of you guys would like to see Dan bring a koala home to join the pugs? Yeah, I think the only people who are quiet then all work in customs, don't you? Yeah. So away from the tours, away from the traveling, I think it's safe to say that your channel is going from strength to strength, as we've established. You have 16 million subscribers now. Have you guys been enjoying like Dan's troll face and Hello Neighbor and the Escapist videos? You enjoying those?
Nice. I'm glad.
But we all know that the game that Dan is best known for is Minecraft, and I've heard word that there is a new series in the works. What can you tell these guys about that?
I haven't said much about it at all, really, because I've been working really hard on it. I really, really wanted to get like a sneak peek trailer ready for this weekend, but I just wasn't able to. But I want to take 2 of your guys' favorite series, which I kind of put on a hiatus for a bit. You guys heard of the Diamond Dimensions, right? Heard of that? Good. And the Custom Mod Adventures too? Yeah, so I'm taking those 2 and smashing them together to make a really, really cool, awesome new series. And I want to just take it to that next level. I've been researching and learning a lot of new stuff about Minecraft, so like making my own custom stuff for it. So literally you'd only be able to see that stuff in my videos. I want to do the music for it, and yeah, it's going to be absolutely insane. I don't quite have a name for it yet, but it's going to be amazing, I promise you.
Do you have a rough idea when you might be releasing the first episode?
Well, it was supposed to be a week ago, but I'm hoping in the next few weeks, because it's almost there. I just need to put the finishing touches on it to make it the best it can be. But it's going to be awesome. Custom mods as well, just for the show. It's going to be great.
So aside from Minecraft, you've got a few favorites you play in there. What's the sort of criteria you apply when you pick a game to cover? Does the sort of audience feedback, is that taken into account when you pick something new to play?
Yeah, audience feedback is massive, especially for things. So usually I don't just start series. I don't plan to ever start a series. It usually comes from the response of you guys. One of those in particular was the Escapists too, which you guys absolutely loved the first episode, and every episode from that's now turned into a 10-part series, which still isn't done yet. So if you guys like it, it and I enjoy playing it, then yeah, I'll play more of it.
That's the formula. Right, let's go to Twitter and see if we can get a question.
Okay.
Jody Ray. Are you out there, Jody? There you go.
Oh, right there, nice.
Yeah. Do you have a lucky mascot?
Oh, lucky mascot. I don't. I do have my pugs, I guess. But I can't bring them with me because I'd be incredibly misbehaved. But I wish I could take them everywhere. Yeah, I guess they would be my lucky charm.
They're your totems.
Exactly.
And now that you're back talking to the pugs, has it been nice to spend a bit of quality time with Gem and the pugs?
Yeah, it has. If you add in the Australia trip coming up, I would have been away for a whole third of the year away from home. So it was good to get back to normal and make videos again. Good
stuff. And the guys, I mean, this is being live streamed, so Gem and the pugs are probably watching at home. So can we show them some love, please? Can we hold up some hearts for the guys at home so they can, there you go, look at that.
That's great.
A mass show of love for Gem and the pugs.
That's awesome.
Now, Dan is going to play some games, but before we do that, how do you fancy being among the first to see something completely new from Dan?
Here we go.
Yeah, you keen?
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
That's better. Okay, take a look at this.
Here we go.
Dan here, and welcome back.
I won a Nickelodeon award.
My diamond play button. That's everything.
Dantdm is a phenomenon on YouTube and beyond.
High fives are no problem. We got high five too?
In 2016, Dan took a show on the road.
I am going on tour around the whole of the UK, the awesome Australia, and the United States.
And delivering a 2-hour show to a rapt audience. Noisy and rapt. Selling out venues across the UK and finishing at the Hammersmith Apollo London. Next stop, Australia.
Yeah, it is so exciting. This is going to be really, really cool.
And then on to 39 cities in the USA. Selling out legendary venues like the Beacon on Broadway, Ryman's Auditorium, Louisiana, and the Dolby Theatre, LA.
We're in the tour bus. It's so cool.
Meeting thousands of his fans across the world. And now you can join the fun because Dantdm on tour is out on DVD. Tell them about it, Dan.
So, I put together this epic show for all of my fans. But then, Dr. Trevor's created my evil twin.
How is the whole of London doing? You doing good?
He kidnapped my pugs,
I have your dog.
and me and my friend Eve and the audience had to rescue them.
You guys save them?
Nobody messes with TDM! Yes!
Oh, and Ellie does stand-up comedy. No, really.
Eve thinks she can dance. I can dance better. And I literally do have 2 left feet.
Anyway, my evil twin Dan sets us really hard gaming challenges.
Whoa! What was that? Keep on going. So close. No, get off those. One there, one there. No, 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 no.
And stole my subscribers.
What? No!
And then trapped us all in the digital world. And then, right at the end, I had to...
Oh, that's the boss stage. I'm going in.
Whoa, easy, Dan. Don't give it all away.
Ah, good point. Well, guys, I guess you'll have to watch the DVD. Hope you enjoy the DVD of my live show. It is packed full of extras and behind the scenes. And of course, you have the best seats in the house. It's been a great year and it's all thanks to you.
There you go. Looks good, doesn't it?
There we go.
So, Dan, you got a DVD of the live stage show in full. What was the thinking behind that?
Because I just want as many people to see the show as possible.
Yeah.
Because we worked so hard on it. It's been literally my life for the past year and a half. So I'm really proud of what it's turned into. It's an incredible show. I'm biased, obviously. But I want people to, just as many people to experience it for the first time or many more times after seeing it live because I love it.
And as we've established, the tickets always sell out incredibly quickly,
Yeah.
so it's really important that some people get to see that
Exactly.
show one way or another. We've also got something very, very special to share with you. This coming Thursday, on the 31st of August, the DVD is going on pre-order. Now, if you pre-order it this Thursday only through Amazon, Dan is going to personally sign that copy of the DVD. How amazing is that?
Every single one.
Every single copy. Now, trust me, if you don't believe me, this guy spent last night signing all the posters he was going to be giving out for the meet and greet today. He is dedicated. So we're talking possibly thousands.
Yeah,
tens of
possibly
thousands.
tens of thousands. So yeah, if you order it on Thursday, for across that whole 24 hours, you will get a signed copy, which is awesome.
And you're not only getting the live show as well, so even people who have seen the live show, there's going to be stuff on there that's going to be new to even them.
Yes, exactly. So if you have seen the show, there'll be lots of really cool behind-the-scenes stuff, which we used some of it for Dan Creates a Big Scene, but we also saved some of the best bits for the DVD as well. So some of my personal favorite bits are like all the green screen nonsense that we went through. That's a lot of fun to watch when you see the finished product, but then go back and see how it was actually filmed. That's a lot of fun. So yeah, if you're interested in how we actually created the show as well, there's lots of stuff in there for you to check that out as well.
What I like is that you seem to have spent a lot of your time recently acting against nothing.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Even in places that don't even exist, just a green box.
Amazing. And you guys here at Insomnia are pretty much the first people to know that, so get that date in your diaries. And the other thing is, obviously, you can't buy the DVD or pre-order the DVD here at Insomnia, but there are some Dantdm exclusives. What can these guys pick up?
Oh, yeah, so we've premiered some new merch at the merch stand today, which is really cool. And there's a shirt you can only get today, well, the past 2 days, but today and tomorrow, the only days you can get it. It's got the orange diamond on it. That is an Insomnia 61 exclusive, which, again, I'm biased, but I really like. But,
it's a cool design.
Go check it out. Thank you.
I want to do another Twitter question before we get into the gaming segment. Harry Smith here says, you are a lot of people's hero, Dan.
Oh, thank you.
But who's your hero?
Oh, that's a good question. My goodness. Who could be my hero? My wife is my hero because I wouldn't be able to do any of this without her. So I'm gonna say her.
You better hope she is watching now.
Yeah, I better. I will show her this clip.
Okay, so one of the main reasons you guys all here at I61 is because of the gaming. So. What do you say we play some games?
I think we should. We definitely should.
Yeah. Now, as we all know, Dan is not your average gamer. He's got some of the finest skills this side of the Netherrealm. So I thought it only appropriate that we give this guy a serious challenge.
Okay.
Yeah. So, did anyone play the new the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy that came out recently? I'm seeing hands going up. It was an amazing remaster of all the original Crash Bandicoot games that was somehow even harder than the original. But there's one level among all of the other levels that stands head and shoulders above them in terms of difficulty, and this level is called Stormy Ascent. Now, as legend has it, back in 1996, when Crash Bandicoot first came out, and some of you weren't even in existence, that's terrifying, 21 years ago, they decided that when they built this level, it was so hard that people wouldn't enjoy it, so they cut it out of the game. Fast forward 21 years later, the Insane trilogy, and it's been reinstated back in the game. And Dan, I think we're going to give you all of 5 minutes to try and conquer it as well.
Great.
So the controller is right there. This level is probably harder than Bedrock. So all the best. And just to make your life even harder, I'm going to be throwing even more questions at you while you're playing through it as well. But Dan, if you could take away and just comment on the difficulty you're about to endure.
Load a save, so I hope I have to press yes here.
That's fine.
And Crash Bandicoot has notoriously long loading screens.
There we go. Let's wait.
Yeah, I've completed when this came out. Obviously, I played it when I was younger, so I was super excited to play it again. And I've played the whole game, but I didn't realize this wasn't in the original story. It's so hard they didn't even put it in the remaster.
Yeah, I think somebody found it like tucked away in the code.
Exactly. Right.
So apparently, you have to go all the way back.
All the way back.
Yeah.
So they're going to hide it on the...
All the way. They've tucked it away. 2 Stormy Ascent. There you go.
Oh, there it is.
They've had to
tuck it away. You even have to teleport to it.
So while you're getting that set up...
there we go.
Leo Van Halen Great guitarist. Can you, can you ask Dan what his favorite TV show is?
My favorite TV show is Adventure Time. I love Adventure Time. You guys do too? I love Regular Show as well. Is a great one. I've just been getting into Gravity Falls recently as well.
That's got so many video game references in it.
It does, yeah. I'm only like 3 or 4 episodes in, but it's a good show. I'm also a massive fan of The Walking Dead as well. I love that show. Here we go.
Here we go. This is the start of Stormy Ascent, and it gives you a pretty good idea of just how tough this level is. We've got these evil scientists throwing.
If the scientists weren't here, this level would be a lot easier. Unfortunately, they are here.
So I think the most challenging part of this level, we've got these sort of timed platforms and staircases you have to navigate, and
come on, no! Oh, that was close. Okay, I need to time this properly because you need to not only time the platform, but you have to time the stairs as well. That might be too. No, okay. Here we go. No, don't do it! No, jump! Okay, we're not quite dead yet.
So earlier, obviously, I was asking what games you picked for your show and talking of fan requests, and we've actually got one in from Ben.
Hi, Ben.
A real Dan fan, apparently. He says, any chance that Dan could play Portal on his show? That's a classic. Do you ever go back and play some of the classics?
You know what? I've never played that before.
You really not?
None of the Portal games I've ever played, but a lot of people ask me to play it, so I guess...
It's not the longest game in the world either.
Oh, really? Okay. And there's a sequel as well, right?
There's an amazing sequel that you could get your teeth into.
Woo, that was close. Please be a checkpoint soon. That's another hard bit of this level, is that there's close to no checkpoints.
Very stingy checkpointing. It's nightmarish.
Yay, there we go. We've got this creepy guy down here as well. Spin you out the way.
Get rid of him.
I have a feeling there's a checkpoint maybe up here. I hope so.
There's a lot of people who are just saying hi.
Hi.
We've got Graham, also known as Master G Players. He just wants to say hi.
Oh, look at that. Yes.
Oh, Ahmed asks, do you think you'll be getting another pug? Oh!
I'm going to blame Ahmed for his question. Will we get another pug?
Yeah.
We weren't meant to have 3, but I guess a 4th couldn't be ruled out. We do need a black pug.
That's it. More support. Come on.
Yeah, we do need a black pug at some point, which would be good. So I guess I'm not going to rule it out at all. Whoa, okay. There we go. So I had to go all the way back to the beginning that time.
There we go. So as we know, you said you shot Dan Creates a Big Scene to a really tight schedule. Kaiden here asks, how long did it actually take to then edit it and put the entire show together?
The entire show, I am not the best animator in the world. I'm not an animator at all. So they worked incredibly, incredibly hard to get it out. I'm not actually sure how long it took in total, but I know that the filming days were long and intense, and yeah, we did it over 9 or so days, which was cool.
Wow.
And then we ended up even filming some extra bits in Australia after we did the shows. So some of the bits that you won't realize through camera trickery is actually in 2 different countries.
Done while you were doing the Sydney Opera House.
2 different countries.
Wow.
Here we go. This is the bit I'm struggling on.
There we go. Oh, that's a bad miss.
So hard. Okay, I've got 2 chances, even giving me a pity. What's this guy's name again? The Mask?
The Mask.
I can't remember his name,
like
but he's giving me another one.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank
we start
you.
chanting. Can we get Dan?
Oh no, the pressure.
Dan.
The pressure.
I don't know if that's putting more pressure on you.
I know, right? Oh, that's it. That's it.
That's it.
Yes,
He
the
made
chant
it.
worked.
It works. People power. Nice one. That's it.
Hey. Okay, please, come on.
Man, I wish I had a crowd of 1,000 people chanting every time I got into difficulty on Dark Souls. That would be amazing.
There we go. Okay,
there we
right,
go.
here's this
Let's
guy
see if we
here.
can hit that checkpoint now. This is a tricky part. That's it. Nice.
Yes. Okay,
it's
this
these
is the bit I fell off
staircases. They're
before.
nightmarish. I was having a go on this earlier, and I found that if you sort of missed it towards the top and you just kept doing little hop jumps, you could stick around long enough before it came back. Yeah, that really helped. Oh, here we go. It's another one of these guys.
This punk is here.
This is tricky. You got to get a hop jump and then get over and spin bash it. Nice.
Get out of here.
Now you're finding your rhythm. This is it.
Whoa, okay. Nope, don't push me off, please. Here we go. Okay, where are we off to next? I can see a bird.
There we go. Oh, the bird hop.
This is going to be so hard. You have
This
to
is
bounce
tough.
off the bird and then hit the step, which is actually quite high. Here we go.
Here we go.
Yes!
Beautiful, first time. Is that a checkpoint I see?
Oh, please.
It's
Yes.
a checkpoint.
Spin it, and we're good.
Here we go, yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Right, okay, I think I only have one life, so...
You only have one life.
Whoa, okay, go on.
No!
Where am I? Where am I?
No!
I was trying to save it so badly. Oh, man. I have 0 lives left, so if I fail
That
one more
was
time,
calamitous.
it's going straight back to the start. Okay. Whoa, okay.
Good. Dean Abdul Basit asks, Dan, other than Minecraft, what's your favorite game?
I am a big fan of Roblox. It's a great game. I love that game. Yeah, you like
Oh, we've got some Roblox
too?
fans in the audience. Yeah.
Oh.
Some ironically waving Minecraft swords.
I'm not sure there's a Roblox sword yet. Oh my goodness, what is this? Okay.
So now we're getting into totally unfamiliar territory. Oh, no.
I tried to predict it. I died.
Is that the
I
end?
feel like I got pretty far.
You
And
did
then this
all
guy
right.
comes up and puts you all the way back to the start.
Give him a round of applause, though. That was a sterling effort.
I tried,
Plus, he was answering your
tried.
questions at the same time. That's
Yes.
huge. I'm sorry for providing such a distraction.
No problem.
Okay, now, I think we definitely have time for another game. What do you think?
Oh, okay. Sounds good to me. We make it a little bit easier this time.
You could say, in a fashion. Now, you know the expression, too many cooks spoil the broth? Well, that doesn't count when it's the Dan TDM show. So we need 3 cooks who are going to join Dan on stage to play probably my favorite multiplayer game of the moment, Overcooked. Now, we knew you were all going to do this. We're way ahead of you. We have stashed a ball under 3 seats. So if all of you right now feel under your seat, you might find a ball that is taped under your seat. If you have that ball, rip it off and come up to the stage.
Oh, we have one over there. Very nice.
Have we got one?
Yep, right there.
We have
You come
one.
this way.
Who's got a ball? That's it. Come up
There's
to the
one
side of the
down
stage,
there.
guys. And give these guys a round of applause as they come up onto the stage.
Hey. We got everyone.
Say hi
Hey,
to
how's it
Dan.
going? Nice to meet you.
Here we go. Got
introduce
one
everyone.
here.
Hey,
One more.
come on up.
Where's our third? Do we have a third?
Right there. He's coming up.
Hey,
buddy,
here
how's
we
it going?
go.
There
Give him a
he
round of
is.
applause, guys.
Welcome to the stage, guys.
Well done. The hand of fate has chosen you. So, who do we have here? Jack. Jamie. Ah, you should have been a J. We'll call you Javis. So, have any of you guys played Overcooked before? None of you have played Overcooked before. Well, luckily for you, Dan has.
Once.
Once.
Yesterday.
Yes, yesterday.
Yeah.
But he kind of got to grips with it fairly quickly.
I think I've got a bit more
so
of an
you're going to
idea
have to
now.
treat Dan as like a less foul-mouthed Gordon Ramsay, I think, when it comes to play this. So I think you guys are going to have to look the part when we play.
I agree.
Because you can't be a chef without a chef's outfit. And so, stashed behind here, I have for each of you a chef's hat and an apron that I'd like you all to put on.
Do the apron first, and then the
Do the
hat
aprons
after.
first and the hat.
One
That's
behind
just
you,
sensible.
you're
There you
getting away with
go,
that.
Jamie. And Travis, there you go.
Here we
Dan,
go.
don't think I've forgotten about you.
I didn't think
mate,
so.
Of
I
course
didn't think so.
not.
Right, okay.
There you go. Just put that over your head. Don't worry about tying it behind your back. You guys are going to be sat down in a second.
Let's get these hats. Let's don the hats.
It's
Looking good, guys. Looking good.
you're getting there. You're looking chefly. Is that a
Chefy.
word? Chefy. That's
The
a
time
word.
I-
You're looking good, but I still think there's something missing. What would make for a mustaches? I like the way you think, Dan. I like the way you think. Here we go. We have fake mustaches for everybody.
Oh, good.
Here we go. So for you.
Perfect.
You.
There's one for you, right?
Do I look like I need a fake mustache? Okay. I'll join in. I don't mind. All
This
right.
might be quite tricky.
All right, so I'm just going to go and grab the controllers for everybody. Dan, there is your controller, and the rest of these are all color-coded for your characters.
Looking good, guys.
You like to be red, you can
You
be
got yours?
green.
Nice.
And all you guys have to do when you go into the main screen, just press the X button to go through.
Okay, that's yours.
With
we'll
your
take a
character.
seat as well, so you don't have to stand up.
There we go.
Let's all squeeze onto this sofa here. Looking great in your
Guys.
mustache, by the way.
So, the aim of this game. Dan, are you in control?
I am not. I'm upset. Let's
Hold
see who
it.
is.
Who is leading this game? Here we go.
Right, okay, so
There we go,
these
we
are all
are
the
in.
chefs. The color band around your controller is who you are on here, so you can choose who you want to be. You have to use the analog sticks for this.
That's a strong look, Dan, I've got to say.
Thank you. Yeah, I can't grow one, so this is the best alternative.
The best equivalent, but you know, when you can, I think that's a style you should strongly consider.
Right, okay, press X when you're ready, and we are going into the first level, which I think we only have to make soup, which is a few onions, and then we have to cook it up and then serve it, exactly like this. So we need 3 onions per serving, and what you need to do is grab the onions from the top, take them to the bottom, press square to chop them up. When they're chopped up, put them in the pot, and then we need to serve it from there. And the better we do, the more money we earn. So here we go. And you are the color of the band around your controller. So let's find ourselves. I think the onions are on the top left where the X is. So if you want to go and grab some of those, yeah, press the X button to grab one.
That's it.
There we go. And take them down to the bottom here where the little onion, the onion icon is. Place it down with X right on the knife. It's pretty hard to place it down, and then press square to chop it up. So I want to do the chopping. We'll do the chopping. There we go. Nicely done. Now grab those onions, pop them in the pot at the top, and then we can start serving our hungry customers. And I'm going to grab another one. Right, I'm going to put this down here, chop that up. So pop it onto the stove there, because you need to put 3 onions in at the same time.
So we need that chopped onion there, can go in the
Here
pan.
we go, one more chopped onion. Right, we need another chopped onion. There we go, let's cook that up. And when this one's done, we can add another onion. This is actually going pretty well. Okay, so done.
This is going a lot more smoothly than yesterday, isn't it?
It is.
We have a more
may or may not have had a
kitchen.
fire yesterday. Okay, so whoever's got the pot, take it straight down to the dishes at the bottom, press X, and we'll be able to serve that one. There we go. Place the pot back on the stove, and someone take that plate to the left-hand side, and that's one already. Look at that. There we go.
Nice.
Right, so let's get some more. Now we know the process. Let's get chopping. Dirty plates need to be washed up in the sink, so every time they've returned a plate on the left-hand side, you should take it over to the sink so we can continue serving. Right, where am I? Needs a plate.
So grab that dirty plate and take it over to the sink on the far right.
Oh, we've got this. Yeah, grab the pot, put it on the stove real quick, and then we can put the chopped onions in. Nice, good job.
I like how everybody's avoiding dishwashing duty, which I suspect is true in real life as well.
Need to upgrade our kitchen when we earn some more money. Okay, right, so if you leave that on the stove for a little bit, because that green bar needs to fill up to cook, then we'll be serving cold soup. Here we go. Where am I?
Let's get that pot back on the stove. These people need their French onion soup.
That needs to bring back up. We've got 4 people requesting our world-famous soup. Right, where are the plates? I've lost a plate. There we go. Right, you guys get working on some more onions. That'd be perfect. I'm going to deliver this. How long have we got? 1 minute, 27 seconds. We've got a £2 tip as well. Very nice.
Very nice. You've got a... So in the top left, as you can see, these are the orders that are coming in. So this appears to be a restaurant that deals entirely in onion soup. It's a very limited menu.
You've got to start somewhere.
There we go. We have a cooked pot of soup, which is going to set on fire if someone doesn't take it off. That's
someone's
good.
got it. Nice. You saved us. Okay, I'm just going to wash this up.
Do we have a clean dish? Oh,
I'm just cleaning one now.
Again, you've been neglecting your dishwashing duties.
Right, plates there. Go on, buddy. There we go.
Serve it up, serve it up.
We've got a decent thing
right,
going
you have a mere
for
45 seconds left. That's it. Get scrubbing those plates.
Look at this. This is
teamwork. This is starting to become a well-oiled machine, isn't it?
I know. Maybe I should open my own TDM restaurant. Right, we need one more onion in that pot. So if you pop it back on... Oh, it's already in. It's already in. It just needs to cook for a little bit longer.
Yes, pop that back on the hob. You've got 15 seconds to do another delicious,
Can we do one more?
delicious
one
bowl
more.
of soup.
Nice. You have been
There
chopping
you go,
onions
it's
like
cooked.
crazy.
Let's
Right,
serve that up.
take
You've
it to
got
the
10
plate.
seconds to get that into service. 8
the pot to the
seconds.
plate. Who's got it?
It's going to set on fire.
Someone's got a plate.
Quick, get it in the plate. 3 seconds,
No.
2 seconds.
No.
Oh!
So close.
Time's
So close.
up. Guys, give them a round of applause. They got 2 stars.
Nice.
You actually made a profit.
And we've got 6 tips as well, which is great.
Fantastic. I think, Dan, if you ever wanted to open a mildly chaotic restaurant that served French onion soup, you are definitely in business.
You're hired. You're all hired.
Guys, thank you so much. Give these guys a big round of applause again. If we can get your hats and your aprons,
You get some high fives as well.
You can definitely keep
high
your
five.
moustaches.
There we go. High five from you too. Nice one.
You can definitely
for your
keep
help,
your
guys.
moustaches as a souvenir of your gaming experience with Dan. Don't
Yeah,
they
keep
look
your
all
mustache-
grown up
keep
now?
mine on for a little bit.
That must be terrifying for the parents. Like, oh my God, I've seen the future. Right.
That was fun. I
That's the
enjoyed
gameplay over and done with. What does it say now? What's next up on the agenda? Dan, stop and get moving. It's audience question time.
Hey.
Yes. Right. Well, I'm going to pop down here.
Okay.
Dan, you point at the people you want to hear questions from,
okay.
and I will do my best to run over and get them for you. So let's go.
See who wants to ask
Right, here
a
we go.
question.
Make yourself heard, make yourself known, get Dan's
Dan,
attention.
I'm going to send you right here. He's holding a book like crazy, like this, with a
book?
snapback on the edge right here.
Here?
Other side, over here. Over here, over here.
Oh, I
Right
see
there.
him. I've
He's
got him.
He's got you.
Let's go. Look at him. Hello. Hello, what's your
Got it.
name?
Max.
Matt.
Hey, Max.
Max, what would you like to ask Dan? He was so keen as
Yeah,
well.
so ready.
Will you make another Dantdm book?
Oh, that is a good question. You know what? I am not sure. It takes a long time to write a book. I would love to make another book because I think you guys might just have liked the first one. So, yeah, I would love to do a second one. I just need to find the time to write it.
This guy's a big fan of books, as we know,
He
as
is,
well.
he is.
Who's next?
Let's go for, let's do right at the front here with a red T-shirt. I won't make you run too far.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind.
Wait till the next one.
Red T-shirt. Hello, sir. What's your name?
Gregor,
And what's your question for Dan?
what is your advice for YouTube?
What is my what, sorry?
Advice.
Advice.
What's your advice?
Okay, so I get asked this question a lot. My 2 main pieces of advice is the first one's lots of practice, because I learn things every day while I'm doing it every day still now. So a lot of practice and just have fun is my next piece of advice. As long as you're having fun, you will enjoy it, and hopefully your fans will enjoy it as well, because they'll have fun with you. So those are my 2 pieces of advice.
Great question. Next up.
Oh, I keep forgetting I need to choose. Let's go. Is it pink? You're wearing like a pink jacket right on the end here with stripes on the sleeves.
A pink
Right,
jacket.
can you hand
Oh,
that
I
for
see
me?
you. I see you.
There we go.
Hello,
Realize I'm
hello.
still wearing this.
Hello, what's your name?
Sanjana,
And what's your question for Dan?
have you subscribed to anyone?
Am I subscribed to anyone? I'm subscribed to a lot of people, a lot of gaming channels, a lot of vloggers, probably people you're already subscribed to, actually. A lot of people. So yeah, I have a lot of people that I watch on YouTube. If I'm not making videos for YouTube, I'm usually watching it. So yeah, I'm obsessed as you guys of YouTube.
Okay, who next?
Next up, I see there's a Pikachu hat right there.
Pikachu
You're not wearing
hat.
it, but you're waving it around like crazy.
Who's waving the Pikachu hat? Oh, at the back here.
Pikachu hat, yep.
Oh, I
Hero's
see
back.
you. And totally on brand as well. Hello, what's your question?
Because of how you said the custom mods and Diamond Dimensions going together,
Yeah.
if you put a voting thing on your channel and people reckon them names, will you like do it or something?
That is a good idea. Yeah, I don't have a name for it yet, so that could be a great idea. What I really want to do with this series is make it so that you guys are involved as I am, creating the series and the characters that are going to be in it. So that's a great idea. I might do that, actually. See who can come up with the best name.
I'm sorry, I didn't ask your name as well.
I'm Emily.
There you go, thank
Hi.
you.
Just
Who next?
let's go for... Oh. I can't see. You are right at the front of that back section on the right in a gray T-shirt.
In a grey t-shirt.
Right at the front, yeah, with a lanyard, you're pointing at yourself.
Yes.
There we go.
Hello, what's your name?
Maddox.
Hey, Maddox.
Maddox, and what's your question for Dan?
Will you ever grow a mustache?
I'm not sure if I can. I've got this just in case, though, so I have a backup plan. I could try it. Let's see what happens.
That's a video series in its own right.
Yeah. Okay, let's go for pink bow right here.
Pink bow. See, it paid to wear something that made you stand out, didn't it? Hey, what's your name?
Georgia.
Hey, Georgia, what's your question for Dan?
Why did you start YouTube?
That's a good question as well. I just really love video games. I played them from a young age, and making videos from a young age as well. Just making silly, weird videos with my brothers. But YouTube came along, and that's literally the perfect thing for me, because you have the videos, you have the gaming, and I can just put those two together and make awesome videos and put them out to people without literally having them sit in front of my computer. So yeah, YouTube was just, I feel like it was almost made for me. All right, who should we go for next?
Who's next?
Whoa! I'm going to make you come all the way around here.
Of course you are.
Red hoodie, right here. Red hoodie, you're holding, I think that might be a Pokemon. Is it a Pokemon? It's not.
What are you holding?
What are you holding? You're holding pugs.
Oh, that looks like something from The Last Guardian. Hello, what's your name?
My name is Ocean.
Ocean.
Dan,
Yes.
if you had a choice of another pet, what would it be?
Another pet. Oh, if dinosaurs were still around, that would be great. Like a small dinosaur, just like this. Giraffe, maybe? Giraffe would be good. I like
What's the appeal of a giraffe?
Yeah, giraffe would be good. I'm going to go for giraffe or an elephant. I like weird animals.
There you go. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm not sure how difficult this is going to be, but there's a Luigi hat right here. Luigi hat with ears.
I'm a Luigi. All right. Hey, hello. Where are you? Oh, that Luigi. Oh,
stand up for me. Stand up. Stand up.
Thanks, Dan. Sorry,
problem.
guys. I'm just going to have to squeeze through.
Thought I'd challenge you because you challenged me to the hardest gaming.
I was waiting to see how long it would be until you made me do this. Hello, what's your name?
Logan.
Elgin, and what's your question for Dan?
What was the first ever video game you ever played?
Oh, good one.
That is a good question. As far back as I can remember, it was on a console called the SNES. You guys heard of that before?
The King.
Yeah. I think they're actually re-releasing it. It's that black classic now. They're re-releasing it with all the games on, which might have Super Mario, one of the first ones. I think Super Mario World was one of my first games on that system. So you can even play that now on the new updated SNES. It's great.
It's an amazing game.
It's a great game. Ooh, there's a lot of you. Let's go to the front here, the blue, right here.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your name? Dominic.
And what's your question?
Who's your favorite pug?
Oh, no. That's like choosing your favorite child. I can't choose. I can't choose. I'm sorry. I can't choose a favorite pug. They might be watching at home, so they'll be really annoyed with me. Who next? Who next? Who next? I think I see you're in a yellow jumper right here with glasses.
Yes, I see them.
Good. He's on his way around.
I'm coming. Hello.
There you go.
I believe he has a pug.
You have a pug. Nice.
Hello, what's your name?
Sam.
Hey, Sam. And what's your question for Dan?
Will the pugs ever get a YouTube channel?
Nice.
I'm not sure they'd be able to edit themselves, which would be good. I think I might. I get a lot of requests for them to be on my channel more, so maybe I'll do that instead, so that they can be on the channel more. Would you like that? Yeah? Okay. So if you're watching at home, pugs, you've got a job to do. Oh, there's so many questions. So many questions. You are wearing a blue buttoned-up shirt right on the end there as well. You were holding the book just now. Yeah, hold it up for me.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. Your descriptions are very accurate, Dan. Thank you. What's your name? What's your question for Dan?
Naya.
Hey, Naya.
And my question is, would you rather 2 elephant-sized pugs or 100 pug-sized humans?
Wow.
Pug-sized, you mean pug-sized elephants? Or pug-sized humans?
Both. Which one would you rather?
Oh, gosh. Can you imagine 2 elephant-sized pugs? That'd be great. They wouldn't be very good at, I'd have to give them a massive garden. I'm going to say the other one. So pug-sized humans. That'd be pretty cool. Have the minions do everything for me. That'd be awesome.
You want 100 pug-sized humans running around your home?
Yes.
Well, you've successfully asked the most surreal question of the day. That's for sure. I think we've got time for a couple more. So let's.
A couple more. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try and choose someone in. Right here, you're wearing like I think it's a t-shirt with black sleeves, and you're holding a green drink.
I was looking at exactly the same guy. How weird's that? Hello. I'm very sorry, guys. Hello, what's your name?
Bailey.
Hey, buddy.
What's your question for Dan?
Who's your favorite Star Wars character?
Yes.
Star Wars. I really like Darth Maul. He's very cool. I like his look and his double lightsaber as well. He's my favorite, I think.
It's a strong look.
He's strong as well, yeah. Let's go for you at the front.
Last one. This is the last one.
Last one. Okay, girl at the front right here wearing a lanyard with the orange on the tag.
Yes, I see you. Hello. What's your name?
Amelia.
And
Hi,
what's your question for Dan?
Dan, what was your inspiration for your book?
My book? That's a good question. I really wanted to take the custom mod adventures that I was doing at the time, and then, because even though Minecraft is kind of limitless, you do have some kind of restrictions with mods and stuff. So I wanted to take them out of that. I wanted to extend their world to be able to do literally whatever they wanted in the book, and also introduce new characters like the talking pigs, and also Finn as well. He's a really cool character. So I was just kind of making that Minecraft world even bigger with the limitless possibilities of a book. So yeah, that was my inspiration.
Brilliant. Guys, thank you so much
thank
for
you.
your
Those are great questions.
They were great questions. Can you give yourselves a massive round of applause? Great questions.
Good job, guys.
Great answers from Dan. Now, before we wrap up, I believe we have an epic photo.
Oh, yes, we do. We do.
That we'd like to take. You
guys okay taking a picture with us? Is that okay?
Take a picture with us? Do you fancy that?
Yeah, I think we're going to be able to get all of you in, which is even better. So if we stand, I guess, here.
We have this huge monopod.
Watch this. This is pretty incredible.
Check this out. What words shall we get the crowd to say?
Oh, what words? Pugs?
Should we say pugs?
You say pugs.
Okay.
Look at this. So this should get all of you in. So are you ready?
Good to go?
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1, and then everyone wave and say pugs. You ready?
You ready?
Okay.
Good, here we go.
3, 2, 1. Pugs!
Should we do one more for luck?
One more?
Ready? 3,
One more, okay.
2, 1. Pugs! Nice. Thank you, guys.
Amazing. Look out for that one. That's going to be on social very, very soon. You're able to spot your face in that crowd.
Yes.
And I'm afraid on that note, we do have to bring the curtain down on the show. I hope you guys have had an amazing hour. Dan, do you have any final words that you'd just like to share with this amazing audience?
I guess just thank you guys. I wouldn't be able to do any of this crazy stuff that we talked about today without you guys actually watching my videos in the first place. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys are incredible, and thank you. You're awesome.
Dan, thank you so much.
No
You've
problem.
been
Thank
an
you.
incredible guest. Everyone, please give it up for Dantdm.
Thank you, guys. See ya.
Thanks very much, guys. Enjoy Insomnia and enjoy the rest of your summer. I've been Dan. Goodbye.